Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Geeks Behaving Badly. We are actually on season 2 because Trinity decided to make every season 15 episodes just because I feel like it'll be a little easier on my brain. I don't know.
Or like the new Breaking Bad.
So, but anyways, I'm your host, Trinity, and joining me are my two very best friends, Frank and Vedkos.
Hello.
So I've already complained to you guys about this, but I'm going to complain about it on the podcast because, we talk about all things, anything, everything goes. I am still so angry that nobody told me taking steroids would make me pee 50 million fucking times.
Oh.
Because I decided to take them before bed because they make me hungry. I'm like, well, if I take these before bed, I can sleep due to hunger. That was the worst mistake of my life. I was up, I think, every hour peeing. I'm like, why did no one tell me? And then the hot flashes were absolutely terrible.
Yep, not just for big muscles.
Like, I'm like, how do muscle builders take this shit? Like, I gotta pee every hour, and I just wanted to sleep. I think I got like maybe 24 hours of sleep in the last 3 days that I had to take it. And then I couldn't go to the bathroom. There was also that. I was extremely constipated. No one told me that was gonna happen either. And I already have IBS that already has constipation with it every so often, so that just made it like 10 times even worse.
Well, yeah, because it's a diuretic. Where do you think all that fluid gets pulled from?
Yeah.
So I'm just like, my life is like a living hell for a.
Yep.
I never had to take steroids like orally or anything like that. I had to take them in my eye.
Oh, well, that just dries your eyes out.
It's actually like it makes it really gummy.
Yep.
And it's really
Ugh,
uncomfortable. Yeah.
that
It's like
sounds
having goop
terrible.
in your eye. Yeah.
That sounds. I've never had that. I mean, unless I have, I don't know. I've had like pink eye and stuff. I don't know if that's what you use for pink eye and
Well,
stuff
I
or
had
not.
to have it because I had surgery on my eyes.
Got you. Well, no, I mean, I wasn't sure what they used for pink eye. I was a kid.
I'm pretty sure they probably use steroids. I
don't know.
would assume.
or just a erythromycin.
Yeah.
They use something.
Either way, it's goopy.
Yeah.
Either way, it's
Yeah, anytime it's in an ointment form, might as well just be putting Vaseline in your eyes
right.
or other sticky fluids that we will not mention.
Oh. I'll gladly go there. Not necessarily with my eyes, but I remember when I had a strep throat.
I bet you're going somewhere else.
Oh no, I'm about to go somewhere else. Don't worry. It's going to go somewhere that is unpleasant. I remember the medicine they gave me was to help with my throat, and I had to gargle it. It had the consistency of a very thick, viscous fluid, and I was in my battalion's bathroom. My sergeant major is right next to me washing his hands, and I'm trying to gargle pretty much what looked like semen, and he's just staring at me. I'm like choking on this stuff while trying to gargle it, and he's just laughing his ass off at me, just enjoying my suffering.
He's probably like, oh, it looks like you've done that before.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Clearly, I am proud to say I have a very strong gag reflex.
I do, sadly. I usually, if I get amoxicillin, I have to tell the doctors it has to come in liquid form. I'm like, pretty much any antibiotic. I'm like, you gotta get it in liquid form. And they look at me and I'm like, I have a strong gag reflex. And they're like, oh, okay. Because, I'm an adult.
You can't swallow a pill the size of a golf ball?
What? I cannot. But yeah, they always look at me because, usually they only give liquids to little kids. But I'm just like, y'all, this ain't gonna get taken if you don't give me something.
Yeah. No, we got medicine like that too. Where it's like, most of this shit is a filler and a binder to make it into a tablet. So it's like the percentage of medication actually in the tablet isn't that big. Why the hell does a pill have to be so big?
Right?
So I guess they feel like, oh, we'll make them feel like they get more for their money.
Maybe. I don't know.
Just like when they fill bags of chips with air.
Oh yeah.
Pretty much. It's like, oh, I'm getting a huge bag of chips.
Yep.
Never mind.
And they always claim it's like, oh, it's to help cushion it so you don't get crushed chips. And it's like, yeah, well,
You
you
don't
don't.
need that much. You don't need that much cushion.
Yeah,
And they're putting it when they transport it. They're putting it in a big container with more bags of chips. Like, it's not like they're putting it in there with a brick.
no, it's just chips in bubble wrap.
Yeah.
Pretty much. I feel like everything is like getting that way. Like, we used to get Kroger's burritos, like to make our own burritos. Those are not the size of burritos. We said screw it, went back to Aldi's and got the burritos from there because those were actually burrito sized.
Yeah,
Ones from Kroger's are not burrito sized.
I've encountered that with anytime I get food from Quick Trip,
Mm-hmm.
or if it's like a prepackaged like deli sandwich. They are so fucking stingy on the meat. It's like one of them, it's like the package itself has like a domed recess underneath.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So it's like when you look at it from the side, it's like 2 inches thick. But when you look at it underneath, there's an inch depression pushing everything up.
And
So the
supposedly
sandwich itself is only an inch.
Well, they've been doing stuff like that with, what was it, like mayo, with like energy drinks, not energy drinks, like what was it, Gatorade, whatever that's considered electrolyte drink, where like they say, oh, it's bigger, but really they have this gigantic indent in the bottom of the container, like it's gigantic, like you could fit almost like a golf ball in there.
Yeah, and it's like it's so obvious that it's literally depressing half the container that they could argue, oh, it's for structural stability, so it'll get crushed, or it's to bring the sandwich to the top of the lid so you can see it better. And it's like, you don't need to do that. Just make the package the size of the sandwich. So it's like, yeah, I've stopped getting those because it's like they'll take one slice of or two slices of meat, ball it up in the middle, and then it makes it look thicker, even though there's like no meat on the edges. And then they want $6 for it. I'm like, no.
That's why I try my best to just avoid buying that kind of stuff now. I mean, yesterday after I did schoolwork, I went and had sushi, or I had sashimi, and I got, what was it, like 6 pieces for like under $20. It's like, I just can't go to stores now and buy. I don't like buying chips anymore. I don't like buying any of that crap. I just try and either go to a restaurant and get somewhat fresh food, or I try and make it myself.
Yeah.
Yeah. Even restaurants now. I mean, shit, we went out to dinner a couple nights ago down at this new place by us, and just for me and Katie to get an appetizer and 2 entrees, it was like $80.
Damn.
Not surprising.
Mm-hmm. So it's like even that's not really practical anymore.
Yeah.
I mean, shit, when it's $25 for a 2-person meal at McDonald's.
Mm-hmm. That's why I just don't bother with those places. Like,
Yeah.
Unless the only reason I go to fast food is I'm traveling, or when I start doing my crazy work schedule, and I don't get to leave work until like almost 10 o'clock. Then yeah, I don't really want to cook when I get home, so I will be a little bit more tempted to visit the old Taco Bell.
Yep.
Right.
But
Yeah, no, it's interesting to watch some of the food chains where it's like they keep jacking the prices up, but you're still getting the same, low quality crap.
how about I say, I could handle if it was smaller size, if it was better quality, but like the quality is just not there.
Oh yeah. No, and that's
Right.
why when everyone started bringing the prices up at McDonald's, I was like, well, we can do that too. And it's like, no, you can't,
No.
because your stuff's
Yeah,
shit.
yeah, if it's good stuff, then sure you can, but
Yeah. Like honestly, it's cheaper to go to Culver's around here,
We
which
don't
is
have a
unheard of.
Culver's.
I mean, because all their stuff is all like made fresh to order,
Yeah.
mm,
and so when you can get better food like that for usually $5 or $6 cheaper, it's like, yeah, you're gonna, you know, shut yourselves down because nobody's gonna want to eat at McDonald's, and they're right across the
Right.
street from each other by us. So,
wow.
McDonald's really isn't that good anymore. The
yep.
burgers are like super thin and like it's just not worth it.
Yeah, well, I mean, the only reason why they were so successful was because it was just a quick, cheap meal.
Well, let's not forget the fact that you said quick. Uh,
Oh yeah,
now,
that too.
now, hold on. Let me rant about that motherfucking bullshit. Fast food is supposed to be fast. Like, I shouldn't be waiting for more than a couple minutes. And that is understanding that this is not fresh food. It's not,
Mhm.
properly made or anything. It's kept warm under a freaking heating lamp, whatever. But when I have to go into one of two lines now for a freaking McDonald's, swing around, pay, and then when I go to the next counter or next drive-through, they pick my food and like, oh, can you pull forward and wait? Now, if I was ordering for an entire family, sure. If I was ordering like 5 meals, no, I order the number 8, whatever it is, 2 cheeseburgers, 2 freaking cheeseburgers, and fries and a beverage. That is it. I don't say, oh, can you hold the pickle? I don't do any of that crap. Double cheeseburger, done. That's it. And I have to wait an additional like 5-6 minutes just for that to come out.
See, I would only tolerate that if it meant my fries were right out of the deep fryer, like they were fresh fries.
Rarely are they that.
Yep, but yeah, and that's not the case.
Unless you're one
Now,
of
whenever
those assholes that, and I understand why people do this, but I still think it's an asshole move. They want unsalted fries with a side of salt.
It's-
Those assholes
yeah,
can go to hell.
yep.
No.
Now, anytime we drive past our McDonald's and we see the 2-lane drive-through that's like 12 cars deep,
Yeah, no.
it's never because they all showed up at once. It's because somebody either just walked out and quit and left everybody else high and dry, or they are just literally incompetent. Whoever's like
Speaking of
working that day.
incompetency, fast food places, stop putting the newbie at the counter during the lunch rush. For the
right.
love of all that is fucking holy, I went to Popeyes. I was trying to order 3 sandwiches for me and my boy. The guy was like, I asked for 1 for my boy. I wanted 2 for me because I'm a fat ass. I said, can I have my 2 chicken sandwiches? Spicy. He looked at me like this like glazed over look. You're gonna have to wait 9 minutes. What?
Uh,
Like, it's the lunch rush. Like, why do I have to wait 9 minutes? We we have to cook the chicken. Like, there's a whole fucking thing of chicken behind you. You're telling me none of those are a motherfucking patty?
yep.
They had. And he's like, well, we have 1 patty ready, but if you want to, I'm like, just all right, give me the 1. Just give me the 1. And he was so slow. I'm like, and he looked at his cash register. I used to work in fast food. Damn it.
They
And
make
he
it
looked at
idiot proof.
yes. I am not the smartest person around, and I was fine.
Yep.
The only thing that I ever had a problem with when I worked the cash register was when you had those idiots, and this is why I have such visceral like anger towards people like this that came in and was like, I want this, but I want you to remove this, 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 and this, but add this. Like those people, no. Removing something, yes, I understand. You're lactose intolerant. Ask for no cheese, makes sense. But don't remove half the fucking meal and then swap it with other fucking shit.
Yep. It's either like, you want nothing on it or you get everything.
Yeah.
Right.
It's still unhealthy shit. You're not making it any better.
Yeah. See, our McDonald's did one better though. They thought they could, increase efficiency by, instead of having people at the counter, they just put the little touchscreen kiosks.
Oh, I hate those damn things. I see them all the time when I'm in the freaking airports. I just
And it
avoid it.
doesn't speed up.
I have to talk to a goddamn machine, I'm leaving.
Yeah, it doesn't speed up the process because I actually went in one time because the drive-through was like, backed up. And then I'm like, all right, well, I went up to stand at the counter. Nobody's up there, even though there's cash registers up there still. And then the guy's like, oh, you got to order over there. And so I'm like, fine. So I order there. And it still took like 20 minutes. Like I literally stayed there for 20 minutes. And I'm like, how is this better?
Yeah. Well, that's one reason why, like when I was in DC, we always worked through our lunch, whatever. And every time lunch came around, they're like, oh, we're going to do Uber Eats or we're going to order it on the app. And I'm like, no, I'm not dealing with that shit. Because every single time I order something or we order something through this app, because you people make it's like 10 people ordering shit, something gets fucked up and then I have to listen to you guys bitch.
Yep.
I think like, just walk to the damn restaurant, the fast food chain, and get your meal. Go.
Yeah, because like you think it'd be easier for them getting it like sent to them in a nice, organized, itemized list. No. If anything, it just makes them more confused.
It's like I absolutely refuse to participate in any of those things because it's always a crapshoot. I just either go to a place that's nearby, I go to the restaurant inside the hotel, or I just don't eat. Which that did come back to bite me in the ass one night.
Oh yeah. That's why my staff wants to order lunch, or if I offer to buy them lunch, I'm just like, you guys figure it out.
Oh yeah, no. No. I will if it's ordering a pizza, sure. A pizza, order, 5-6 pizzas. Easy. But when everyone I want to make like everyone's individual meal, like no. Either order something big like a pizza or a big ass sandwich or a food platter, or don't bother.
Yep. Oh yeah, we have a local sandwich place called the Picnic Basket, and everyone's got to get. It's like ordering from Panera. It's like everyone's got to get like their specific type of sandwich. What side do you want?
Yeah.
What do you want on it? It's like no.
No, if the server or the person that's working the counter has to ask me a dozen questions, like no. I say I want number one. Give me number one, like that, and give it to me fast if it's fast food, motherfucker. Like, I know your patties are back there. I know you're not making anything freaking fresh. I know that. I freaking
It's like how come people that are crammed into a food truck can do it faster?
Exactly. I can go to my favorite Mexican place. That's a sit down place. Order my 3 tacos, and it comes out to me remarkably. It comes out faster than freaking McDonald's.
Oh yeah, that's how you know it's a good Mexican restaurant. Is for one, when it looks like a piece of shit.
Oh yeah,
then you know it's authentic. But then too is that it's like they got their shit together, and you order your food, and by the time the server walks away, the second person's coming up with the food.
Yeah, I cannot. Yeah, to start me on a tirade in the morning. Why don't you? Freaking fast food places, I swear to God. I'm sorry, like I'm not even, and Trent, you know this. I am not a stickler on like quality food because I'm just used to eating crap.
Yeah.
But I'm very much a stickler on, if you're gonna give me crap food, give it to me fast and give it to me cheap. That's why I always get. What?
I need to make a soundboard noise that's a grumpy old man curmudgeoning.
Rabble, rabble.
Oh, there we go. Rabble.
Okay. Well, just like, all right, Eric, tell me how this freaking makes sense. All right, so you know how a lot of stores went to that whole "you check yourself out," right?
Yeah.
And even though it has come back to bite Walmart in the ass, because now in order to use them, you have to use Walmart Plus, which is like $100 a year. But I digress. The military does that now. So when you go to the commissary or the store or whatever, you can check yourself out. Well, mind you, one, they still have to check your ID card, which even though they all have a system in which you can check yourself out, the one at the commissary, which is the grocery store, will scan your ID card and you're good. But the one at the PX does not. And they have them at what we call the Class 6, which technically in Army talk is personal items, but really it's the liquor store. But I can't use the damn thing because I still need a person, because in order for me to get the damn alcohol, they have to look at my ID to make sure I'm legal.
Because serving your country doesn't make you mature enough.
Of course
No,
not.
yeah, we don't make me go down that tirade. But
Yes, let's not do that.
This
We
will
don't
go into a
need that.
complete house rant. But
Yeah.
how is that efficient when, if you want to buy alcohol, the one thing that we have to ID you for technically every single time, even though I have a fucking beard, I have to wait for hopefully there'll be someone at the front. But there's only one or two people working in the Class 6. So they're out doing, they're doing their inventory, they're helping another customer, they're doing whatever. But I can't do anything until they come there to check my ID card, because the stupid machine doesn't scan it. And even if it did, it probably would not recognize that I'm over, what's the drinking age? 21. I had to think about that one for a minute.
What country are we in? Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I know. Because it's like, anytime I have to give my ID, it's like, they don't even look at the age anymore. They just scan it in the computer, and the computer says, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I had to.
If that's what they did, like if I went to the Class 6 and when I scan my ID card, which I don't have to, that's the funny part. I don't have to scan my ID card. They don't even look at my ID card when I go buy alcohol. I don't understand the system. But if they did, and it tracked, this person was born in 1986. The fact that it's 19, the first two numbers is 19, that should be enough.
Oh yeah.
I was born in the damn 1900s.
It's so weird hearing that or saying that.
I know.
Like
1900 babies.
Right. I'm at the tail end, but
Well, it was really funny for me because I have soldiers. I wasn't, so because of my age and everything, for about half of my career, any soldier that I had underneath me was older than me. It wasn't until like the latter half of my career that I was finally starting to become older than my soldiers.
Interesting.
It was nuts because I remember when I was a young sergeant, I was 21, 22 maybe. And like, you have to counsel your soldiers on their finances. Like, that soldier, he's in his mid 30s and he knows a fuck ton more about finances than I do. Like, I'm still making lots of mistakes over here. So, yeah. Good times. Rant's over. Complete. I'm done.
That's like, all right, everyone else can talk now.
Take a fork in it.
Oh, man.
Well, what other topics do you got on the list for
Oh yeah, I was about to say, what was
diverging into chaos?
Oh no, my brain does not remember because we went split. So my brain's like, what was I gonna talk about next besides steroids? Oh, also fuck getting nose surgery because I'm still dealing with the pain. I still feel like I got punched in the nose. He said everything's healing well, but like I guess there's like some crusty stuff that's still in my nose that's gotta come out that's causing the pain. I don't know.
Lovely.
But like it's still
you got some hard boogers in there.
Evidently. I wish I could
dig
stick
those
my
bad
finger in
boys
there
out.
and dig those out, but I can't because it's all the way up my nose. But And also, I guess I'm still supposed to have pain in that socket because he scraped out scar tissue. I'm like, oh, okay. So it's
Yep.
like, how much longer is this gonna be going on? Because like literally Friday night and last night, I had to take one of the hard pain pills he gave me in order to go to sleep, and I'm getting tired of taking them because I don't like them. They give me weird dreams. They make me feel weird. It's just like,
And that'll back you up too.
yeah, that's not helping. But it's just like, but I've just been in so much pain, like literally I want to cry. I'm like, how much longer is this gonna go on, man? I'm like, I can't do this.
Yeah, and pain's exhausting.
It is, especially since I've already got fibromyalgia. So luckily I haven't had a flare up with that, but yeah, pain is exhausting. I called my mom yesterday after I got home, hanging out with them and everything, and running to go get Pizza Hut, which I will get on that subject in a minute. We're talking about fast food, Pizza
Oh,
Hut.
now we're gonna talk about pizza. Oh,
Anyways, but so I called my mom. My mom's just like, "You sound so tired." No shit, Sherlock. Like, I'm
I love
in
that phrase.
pain, and like, I'm just tired because I'm also tired because I'm not getting what I consider normal sleep. I'm getting drug sleep. So, but yeah. Anyways, Pizza Hut. So I ordered the new tavern style pizza because it sounded good. Wanted to try it. And so I guess I didn't check fast enough. I ordered it and I guess it was ready 2 minutes later because when I went to go pick it up, it looked like it had been done for a while and it was cold. Even though they had it like in the heater thing, it was still kind of cold. Because, they said 19 minutes. I'm like, okay, I'll come back and check the page in 19 minutes. Evidently, it was ready in like 2 fucking minutes because when I got there, I brought it home. It was not fresh.
Oh, I have something to contribute to this once you're done.
So, needless to say, I don't know if I'll order that again. I kind of want to so I can try it fresh. Like, it wasn't terrible, but it was probably gonna taste better if it was fresh. But yeah,
Yeah, I don't know if the word fresh and Pizza Hut go together.
I've had fresh Pizza Hut. Like, literally,
I'll,
it was ready. You went and got
Well,
it. It was
I'll tell you
hot,
what doesn't.
ready, so good.
I'll tell
back
you
when they
one thing
had
that doesn't
back
come
when they
with
had
fresh
eat-in
is
restaurants.
fucking Little Caesars.
Dude, don't even get me started on Little Caesars.
I'm going to start on Little Caesars right now. Okay. All right. I don't like Papa John's. I do not care
Ew,
for Papa
no,
John's.
I don't either.
But my
Blech.
favorite, which is I'm being very generous with that word favorite, but my favorite place to order from is Domino's. If it's a fast food pizza place nearby, that's the one I go to. Well, guess what?
Right.
Domino's for some fucked up reason does not deliver to my house. Will not. Papa John's does, but
Okay.
I'm tired of them. So I'm like, I want something besides Papa John's, and I wanted pizza. So I'm like, you know what? I haven't had Little Caesar since I was a child, so I know their reputation. I'm not worried, but it's
Right.
cheap. So I went on their app, double checked to make sure that they would deliver to me. Yes, they will deliver it to me. Oh, fantastic! Don't know why they will, but Domino's won't. Whatever. So I order a simple supreme pizza. That's it. This thing takes forever to make. And then I don't get it from a delivery person. I get it from what's that called? It was either an Uber
Grubhub.
Eats or Grubhub or it was one of those damn people. And again, it takes forever. I'm like, dude, it's like a 10-minute drive from Little Caesars to my house. Like it's not that far. The woman comes, gives me a pizza, and I look at it, and you can see that something leaked or the amount of moisture or whatever seeped through the cardboard.
Nah,
I'm
they
like,
they
I'm like,
peed on
what?
it.
I'm like, what the hell? I open it up. I'm used to my pizzas. Yeah, when you ask for supreme, like I expect, yeah, you have everything. You have your whether it's pepperoni, your sausage, your onions, all that stuff. This thing looks like they took a bucket of that shit and just threw it onto the pizza. Like there was no, it was overloaded with shit. And I had maybe, oh, and I did get their breadsticks, and those things were fucking garbage. Just straight like they were. It wasn't it wasn't. I think it's like a 6-piece. There was no 6 pieces. It was one piece that was just merged together somehow. And that flat merged like in a ball merged. I'm just like, what the fuck? The only redeeming quality is I couldn't finish the pizza that night because thankfully I can't eat that much now. I saved it for the next day. When I reheated it, I put it in the oven, it dried it out a little bit. It actually tasted a little bit better. So drying out the pizza made it better.
That's weird.
Your pizza went through a monsoon.
Pretty much, like it was like dripping out of the bottom. Like I didn't get a I don't know what the hell. Why would a pizza be wet? It's supposed to be crispy, right? Am I wrong? I'm not a freaking professional pizza person, but like the bread should not be soggy.
Yes, it should not be.
So, yes.
Yeah, no, I think we have a Papa John's that does the same thing where they use Grubhub to deliver it. And since we have weird addresses that have letters in the numbers, it still confuses the shit out of them. So it's like I can actually order Papa John's through Uber Eats, and then when Uber Eats delivers it, they're like, "Oh yeah, here you go." But if we order it through Papa John's, then they send it out through Grubhub, and then every time Grubhub's calling me like, "Where are you?" Because apparently, when you stick an N or a W in front of your address numbers, people lose their shit. But that's a
Like
Wisconsin
north and
thing.
west?
Yeah.
Is that what?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
our street numbers for like the house numbers are like more like a coordinate system.
Wait, so
So
like if your address is 123, it's N as in November 123?
yep, and then either a W, and then
Huh.
numbers after that as well. So depending on if your street runs north south or east west, the N and the W are flipped. So there's an N and then numbers, and then a W and then numbers, or a W and numbers and then N and numbers. And then the street name, and all that other stuff.
Do you
And
not have S and E numbers?
no,
Wait,
at least,
what?
yeah, no. Even though we're in
Does
southeastern Wisconsin.
does so what does the N and W represent? It can't represent just north and west because then there should be a south and east.
Well, there's a system with the ends that, from what I can tell, it goes by like blocks. So like if one street is like N59, the one that's north of that will be N60. And then so it's kind of like a 31st Street, 32nd Street, something like that. And then the W's correlate then along that street. So whenever you're dealing with like a house that starts with N, it's a house that runs east and west because the N determines like pretty much how far north. I don't know if it actually is a latitude line that it's actually.
Okay.
I don't think we're at like 60 something latitude up here. We could be. I don't know. But then if it starts with a W, that means that you're following the north south direction because then the W determines which way east or west that north south road runs. Yeah, it's weird. It's something that took me a while to learn when I moved up here, and it's not even the entire state of Wisconsin that does it. It's really kind of just a localized area.
Your little
Like in
area.
Milwaukee, yeah, like in Milwaukee, it doesn't do that. In a lot of other major cities, it doesn't do it. It's mostly like, I don't know if it's our county or more like the rural type of system that just kind of stuck. Because I guess it was easier when houses were spaced like a couple miles apart to determine like where you were, instead of saying oh, I'm on Elm Street, house number 6. It's like, I guess that wouldn't make sense to people if it was like, well, is that 10 miles away or is that 50 miles away? So, but yeah, it's something now that I don't really think about twice. But then when I try to explain it to people, I'm like, yeah, it is kind of fucked up.
That is so weird.
Yeah, and
That's weird.
Google hates it. Google Maps
Fuck
hate
that.
it.
I hate it. I've never even seen it, but I already hate it.
Because when I first bought the clinic and was trying to like take over ownership of like the Google Map page, when we originally had plugged in the business with the actual address, the like little pinpoint would actually ping it like 2 blocks down the street. So I actually had to like physically call them and say, can I move this just visually on the map to actually point to where we actually are? And that's how we had to actually do it. So now when I tell people that are trying to find us, oh, don't Google our address for directions. Just Google the business name, because Google will have a aneurysm and take you down to like the next town over.
Interesting.
But honestly, that's the a minute, I don't want to say problem, but quirk with living in this state. Because we get some interesting people. It's not as bad as like Florida, weird people, but I think anytime
There's
you get
weird people
more
in every
rural,
state.
yeah, I
Yeah,
think
every
anytime you
state.
get more rural, you get the quality of people deteriorates. And it's not like the problems that big cities have with gang violence or
No, it's meth.
probably it's like, no, the people out here are just stupid. They're stupid and they'll believe whatever you want them to believe. And honestly, if I were a really good like salesman con artist, I'd probably be a millionaire. Because you could sell these idiots anything.
There is something I wanted to talk about. I don't know. I don't remember if Frank, you were part of this or not. I know Vet. I think you were. I know Vet and I were joking about it. Us ordering each other's
food, yeah.
meals at fast food restaurants, and then like talking about it on the podcast.
Yeah, we got to.
While we're eating it, talking about it.
What?
No, after we eat it.
After we eat it, yeah, just be like, like, oh, that was actually really good. That this is something I would never try for myself or whatever. You know what I mean? Like, just.
But see, nothing I get is like crazy. The only thing that would be comparable, really, my challenge would have to go to you, Trim, because I eat so much.
Right.
That you would just get sick from eating it.
I could just save the leftovers for later.
No. There is no saving. All must be consumed.
I cannot consume all.
You saw me at the convention.
I did see you at the convention.
If I say you're getting a 12-piece box
I'm
of
not
tacos,
eating all 12
you're
tacos.
eating 12 pieces. You will ingest them and poop them at the same time.
Probably not.
It'll just be a tube through your butt.
No. I don't know. I just thought it would be an interesting thing. But I mean, if we all order just like normal stuff, then I guess it really wouldn't be worth doing.
I don't order anything too crazy.
So I don't know. There's also the idea of
Supreme.
Maybe trying different fast food things.
Yeah, and I was thinking about that too, because it's like there's some stuff that I'd be like, oh, you guys should try this, but I'm sure a lot of them are chains that you don't have.
Right.
I'm trying to think of a chain that
ketchup and mayonnaise together. That's a nope for me.
Oh, I try mayo and hot sauce next. And I tried that weird pickle thing you guys had, so.
Yeah.
Oh, the pickle ham roll. Yep.
Yeah, I liked it,
Yeah,
but it was just I don't like. I don't know. It just seemed like
Well, I use chipped beef, so
yeah.
I
Actually,
don't
I
use
mixed up a
ham.
batch of mayo hot sauce the other day for my Culver's cheeseburger and cheese curds. It was delicious.
I'm just used to having because that's how it was in Germany. Like they don't like ketchup wasn't something that they would really give you a lot of it. With French fries, it was always mayo, and then that's when
Mhm.
I learned about the mixing mayo and ketchup, and I decided to mix mayo and hot sauce.
Yeah, now you can
And
buy mayo and ketchup
yes, you
mix.
can.
Yep, it's called mayo chup.
Yep, I saw it at the store. I'm
Mayo
like, nope,
chup.
I'm good. I
No,
will
actually,
not be
my
buying
new
that.
favorite thing now is I just started using in the Asian food aisle. There's a seasoning that's called like a kimchi powder or like
Mm-hmm.
a kimchi flake type of thing. It's like cayenne pepper and some other seasonings. But I've been mixing that in with a little bit of the mayo and some like chipotle sauce.
Yeah.
So, and that's like it's almost like a spicy aioli. It's actually
Mm.
really good.
Sadly, I can't use a lot of spices because of Gonzo having
Yeah.
his
The,
allergy.
the allergies.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
I
sadly
mean, I'm sure
had
there's
a flare up
something in
last
there.
night with sulfates. Something
It's
was on the
actually worse
pizza.
for it's actually worse for Gonzo because it's almost like the whole lactose intolerant. Like you like dairy, but then it just fucks you over
Right.
because he eats spicy stuff. I've seen him eat it, and then he
Yep.
just suffers.
Yeah. He had that last night on the pizza. I don't know what was on the pizza. It might have been the spicy chicken sausage they had. I don't know, but I felt bad for him. 'Cause, I can't do anything
Yeah,
about it, but
yeah, I couldn't imagine having to
yeah,
not be able to eat spicy. Man,
he still eats it. He's
although
just
although
fearful about it.
I still pay for it now that I'm getting older with like
Oh, I
acid
suffer all the
reflux and
time.
indigestion. But it's like I'll take one for the team to eat a good spicy meal. So
Yeah.
Well, the only reason like I try not to eat too much spicy food, it really depends. Like if I am gonna stay home and I don't have to worry about being around people, I'll eat insanely spicy food and suffer at home and be okay. But I can't do it if I'm like so. When I was in DC, the last part of my trip, I was hanging out with my girl. I avoided spicy food because the last thing I need to do is destroy her bathroom.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah,
I
that's
get
I felt
another
that.
side
bad.
effect. Yep.
Yeah, that's the side effect I'm worried about with both either you're around people, like you're at someone's house, you're visiting, or you have work the next day and it just attacks you for the at least the first half of the day.
Oh yeah, it's better than any cup of coffee in the morning.
Oh God, yes. But now with my body saying like it used to just be, I destroyed my butthole. Now it comes out the front and the back, and I'm like, that's not normal. And my nurse said that's not normal. I'm like, okay, so I probably need to tone down on eating very spicy food
Yeah.
because when it's going out your pee hole, that's not a good thing.
No.
No.
When you are literally pissing napalm,
Yeah,
that's how
that's
it
not
feels.
a good thing.
It's like a severe burning sensation. Like holy
You
shit,
bet.
this
You better be careful of that. The military might try to weaponize you.
I know.
Send in the vet piss.
I mean, it hurts so bad. Like I rather have my butthole burning than my pee hole.
Yeah, it's funny. I was just watching Deadpool the other day, and it made
Oh,
me
the
think of that.
Deadpool
Where it's like,
Wolverine. Yep.
yeah, and it's just like I could just see them like putting you through a bunch of experiments and be like, "Shut up, you're gonna piss for us," and,
Yeah.
go piss on that guy. Okay.
I was waiting for it to come out red, whether
Ew.
it's blood or just hot sauce, but it was just red.
Nah, that's only
Yeah.
when you drink Mountain Dew Code Red.
Oh God, I had my cousin didn't do the code red, but drank so much Mountain Dew that it was green.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, that's not normal. I've never had that happen to me. I mean, the worst of me is not a color, a smell. Like eating way too much garlic. Oh, I was gonna say garlic. Yeah.
Isn't there asparagus as well?
Yeah, that's what he was saying. Asparagus.
Yeah.
Asparagus bits.
I think. Well, I won't go into that other subject.
Spinach is another one.
What?
I think spinach is another one too.
That might explain it because I am eating a lot of spinach.
Oh. God, I hate getting old and then standing up and then everything hurts, man.
Yep. It sucks.
I need to start getting back into my volleyball because Katie got me joined on with her and some other people that are playing like a rec league, and I play at a higher tier, and it's not even like I'm that good, but I played through high school and college, and I understand the concept of each team hits the ball 3 times and then tries to attack. This is the opposite of that. And so for me, it's like I kind of get bored and it's not fun, and I'm like, oh well, all right, I'll just stand here. And then if I try to pass it to somebody, then they're like, what do I do with it? And then they shank it somewhere. And so my brother-in-law was trying to tell me, like, when he plays baseball, like, a lot, like he's very competitive with it. And he's like, oh yeah, whenever I, would play like rec softball leagues, it's like, you just got to have fun, man. And I'm just telling him, I'm like, this isn't even that, because we're not playing volleyball. It's like if you were to play softball and your team's out there, they're wearing their gloves on their heads, and when the ball comes at them, it hits them in the nuts. Or if you try to throw the ball to first, the first baseman bends over and the ball goes up his ass. That's kind of the equivalent of the level of volleyball that we're playing. And so it's like, yeah, we got to this huge debate about that of like, I'd be fine if the team sucked, but yet they still understood that we're going to try to pass it to each other and actually play the game versus, them just attempting to hit it up. And it's like, it gets to the point where there's a fine line between fun playing volleyball and you might as well, or just being like in a pool somewhere with like an inflatable beach ball.
Yeah.
Or at a concert where there's a beach ball getting kicked around. It's like, that's kind of the equivalent. So I'm like, I need to get something that's at least makes me move and, has some sort of level of exertion, or else I'm going to shrivel up and wheels are going to start falling off my body.
Anyone got anything else to add?
Not really. I mean,
of stories or anything?
Yeah.
Or talk? No.
I've been pretty.
Have any of you ever had it where you're perfectly fine drinking and you're drinking heavily, but you have one drink, one shot or whatever, that all of a sudden your body's like, nope, like immediately, and it decides to remove everything from your stomach at that point?
Yep, it's called a Jaeger bomb.
Ah. So
Jaeger bomb.
I made a great impression in DC. So my last day of work, I was super busy. I was creating all these score sheets and everything. And things were not working out for me. So I didn't eat breakfast. I was too busy working. I didn't eat lunch. And then when we wrapped everything up, we wrap up, of course, we're drinking. So I had a very healthy pour of bourbon, naturally. And then I'm like, oh, I gotta go, and I go see my lady, and I go to this very nice Japanese restaurant. And I meet her and her roommate, and because my lady is so like networked in that community, we are getting a shit ton of drinks, like a lot of drinks. I'm already ordered. I think I had 2 or 3 bourbons, but we had 2 bottles of sake. I don't know what else we were doing shots of, but we were doing all sorts of shit. I had my miso ramen, which was delicious. I had some sashimi, which was awesome. I had whatever the hell the girls ordered, which was great. And I felt fine. I had no issues. None. And then someone wanted to do a damn tequila shot. And the thing is, I love tequila. I drink it all the time. I don't do shots. The moment I attempted to shoot that thing, my body was like, no. And while sitting at the table, decided to regurgitate.
Oh,
So,
Oh
yeah,
man.
very sexy to do in front of your woman. I
Oh
just
yeah.
puke a little bit at the table. Luckily, like I was able to keep most of it in my mouth, not all of it. I run to the bathroom and just dump everything out of my gut. I realize that I have vomit on my pants. I puked on the table, on the floor. I'm like, well, this is going to be a really bad night because what woman wants to spend the night with a guy that has just done that?
Right.
Well, apparently she's one of them, so I had no issues that night.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, I was like, oh, that was unexpected. I'm used to like, oh, you're bye. Like we're leaving. You're not coming with us. Nope. Took care of me. Yep.
yeah,
I felt
your
so bad
body was
because
just like sake and tequila. Pff, go to
I
hell.
don't like again, I almost never do shots. I don't the only shots I'll do is really like very light things like sake. Sake is really easy to do a shot of. I don't do shots typically of whiskey, of tequila, or anything that's a little bit more harsh, I guess you could say. But I was drunk and I had been doing shots of everything else and I had no problem. So I'm like, tequila. No. Like, not doing that shit again. So, yeah. But I mean, that just speaks to the quality of woman that she is because I literally vomited in front of her and still took me home.
Maybe she's got a thing for that.
Well, yeah, maybe.
2 vets, 1 cup.
Oh.
Uh,
The cringe was there.
I
Yep.
know.
Yeah, if you've ever seen it, you can't unsee it.
Yeah. Between that and the what was it? The mason jar one.
Yeah.
Yeah. I remember that.
Oh, thanks. He's just like nothing.
No.
Yeah.
Oh.
I think that's a good note to end it on.
Me vomiting, yeah. The
Yep.
visualization of that stuff, yeah, great.
How about
Yep.
we end it on? I don't know if I said it already on the stream on the podcast that I'm going to DreamHack Atlanta in October
Oh, nice.
as a guest. So content.
Very nice. I will be working, but I will be rooting for you while you're there. That you have.
I'm gonna
much
be
fun.
so nervous. Like there's so many people like I want to meet. Like yeah, I don't know. I'm just gonna be super nervous. And I'm hoping I can figure out how to get my brain to work so I can talk to some businesses and maybe get some new sponsorships or something. I don't know. But hoping my brain will be nice because it wasn't nice to me when I tried to talk to the person at the GalaxyCon. So I don't think I'm gonna get invited as a cosplay guest to GalaxyCon since I just literally was like, so I applied instead of saying, hi, my name is, and going from there. No, my brain was like, I'm nervous. What do I say? Hi, I applied for this. So yeah, that didn't go very well. So I'm probably gonna be ignored from now on.
Nah, I don't know about ignored. They probably get so many people that it didn't really register with them.
Well, he told me to email him, so I did.
Mm.
I said, hi, my name is, like I applied. said I also applied for GalaxyCon, but I mostly said animate.
Mm.
So I don't know. We'll see. They probably already have their special people, which is already Morgan, Jean, and Danielle. So I'll just be ignored until I can get a name for myself. Oh. But at least I can say I tried.
That's true.
All right. Well, I guess we will end it on this note. It is almost lunchtime, so
Oh
thank
yeah.
you everyone
Need to
for
make
listening.
food.
What?
I said no. I just need to make food.
Oh
I'm
yeah.
hungry.
Thank you everyone for listening, and I hope you enjoyed this episode. Leave a comment. Don't forget to subscribe. Leave us 5 stars. Follow us on Twitter and Instagram. Same name. And I hope you guys have a good day. Bye.
Right.
Well.